Damn. The robot.
The robot.
Did you ever have anybody make like an offer after? Be like,
yeah, I did.
People will buy like a used bra. I would only imagine how much money somebody would pay for a Whitney Cummings robot.
The Whitney Cummings robot. Okay, so the head is the one that has all the incredible machinery in it. The body is just basically like a silicone like body. Yeah. And so those are all, there's just like 10, well, I mean, there's hundreds of iterations of it, but they have like 10 main ones. And I picked the one that was closest to my body. And then when I shot the special with the robot and when she came out dressed like me and everything, I like put pieces of foam in to make her legs like exactly match mine. That's for the special. It's called Can I Touch It? That was the last one.
Does it have a vagina?
It does have a vagina, but it has been sawed in half. So that body, I was doing a movie with the Foo Fighters and there was this sex scene.
Yeah, where's the bottom?
There's the most sawed this way.
Oh shit! Why would you do that?
So where's the other half?
Watch the movie.
Where is it? That's how the guy brain works. Yeah, I'll put two and two together. It's like a Smucker's sandwich. I don't give a shit.
But so it's basically like I had this crazy sex scene. I don't want to give it away, but the Studio 666 is the name of the movie, and they had to saw me in half while I was having sex.
Yeah,
it's crazy. And
whatever you got to do to come, I get it.
And they were like, they literally were like, how would we find a body double that looks like yours in this short amount of time that we can saw in half? And I was like, I have good news and I have bad news.
Yeah. You guys have an iPhone charger? I got a solution.
They're like, no, I literally was like, I cannot believe I'm the only person that can solve your problem.
Wow.
Like if you had hired any other actress, you'd be screwed.
Maybe that's why they hired you.
Yeah, you know what? I'm starting to think.
That is
starting to for the price of one. So she got sawed in half. So now I just have her head, but I had her face redone a little bit because.
Did they saw her head in half?
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no,
but the head you can kind of, because you can rip her face off. It's
cool. Why did that freak me the fuck out we just did there?
But I also love that, why men are so scared of robots?
Why?
Because it's something called pathogen avoidance, which is they say the more spooked a guy is by like a robot, anything that triggers like the uncanny valley look, like when something looks human but doesn't quite move like a human,
got it, yeah.
Baby dolls, scarecrows, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Basically, pathogen avoidance is how we evolved basically to recoil and be disgusted by anything that looks human but moves like it's sick or dead as a way to make it so that you don't fuck something that's sick or dying.
Oh shit.
So the scareder you are of robots, often the more necrophilia you have in your ancestry.
Here's something crazy. Here's something absolutely nuts.
You're gonna say
my mom was dead.
No, dude, my very first wedge. Everyone fucking knows this. But
the first episode I did with this guy, he tells me this story, and I only know him briefly from stand up, and I was like, yeah, let's do a podcast together. And 5 minutes into the first episode, he tells me this story right here.
So my very first wet dream was me and my friend Chris Gillis.
Don't bring him into this.
Yeah, he's a real person, so look him up. He
no
relation
please don't. To Shane Gillis?
None. So we walk into a barn and there's stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks of dead bodies.
Red flag. This guy is on a list.
And I fucked one.
One?
And I fucked one. And let me tell you something. That was my first wet dream, dude. I was like 8.
Okay, it was in your head. It was a dream.
Oh.
This is not real.
Yes, this is not real. Jesus Christ.
You didn't go down to Tarzana on a Tuesday.
Why would you still be? I mean, are you kidding me?
I was just like,
No, this is
cool. Just slowly
the fact
down
that it's a
911.
wet dream is still not okay. It's still very weird.
No judgments. If I judge
a lot of judgments. I'll judge you. What the fuck is that?
He might pull out a fucking machine gun and shoot us all.
So that, so that's just very interesting how you're like, the more scared you are of robots, the more necrophilia, because that's literally my first.
So how do you feel about
it's
Siri?
weird that was in your subconscious.
No shit. I mean, it's I don't. And here's the thing. I mean, I've never actually talked to a therapist about that specific, but I definitely should. But what I really do think it is I'm very into. Like,
I'm going to talk to a therapist about it.
You should. You should. I'm very, very, very into dominance. Mm-hmm. Like I fucking love to dominate.
Okay.
And so like, what's more dominant than like fucking like a
fleshlight?
Do you talk about this a lot?
What?
Being the dominant thing?
Yeah.
And because I dated a guy that was like in the dom sub lifestyle.
Would he flip back and forth?
It's hard to tell. I don't know.
No, there's a really easy way to tell.
I just mean like it was a daily, like you can have 2 blueberries for lunch.
His is like he's a very normal human, but it's just in the bedroom. He's like fucking put on a leash and bark like a.
Yeah, it's like it's a
You're
flip.
a dog lover.
It's a flip. Oh, I fucking dude.
He does have a dog too.
He
used the same leash on his girl one time. It was really cute.
It was a belt. It wasn't the same
belt.
leash.
Sorry.
Okay.
Listen, my girl got this new belt that's like literally like it looks like just a long dog leash, like one of the metal ones, or a dog collar. You know, one of the metal ones with the loop in it. She just got it as like a
chain
as a
link.
belt.
You idiot.
No, not a chain link. No, it's like the little links, and then it has the big link on it. It looks like a whatever. The point is,
what is it?
It's a belt. I'm getting to the point.
Sex
I'm
belt?
No, ma'am. Just a regular belt.
Okay.
And she got it. That's what I'm saying. She got it from a fucking one of those Goodwill stores, whatever the hell they're called.
Yeah.
Oh, so somebody's already been fucked in it.
Thank you. That's exactly what it's called. Buffalo Exchange. And she brought it home and said, "Look at my new belt." And I was like, "That's going on your neck." It's so hot. So hot.
Yeah.
How do you know you're an official dom? Like, is it dom or you're dominant? Those are different things.
Dominant.
If you still use Axe body spray at his age.
But what is dominant?
Bombing over here.
No.
It's so funny, dude, because I'm so locked into questions.
I need validation.
You know what it is?
That's what's wrong with me.
You know what? That's not what's wrong. You know what it is? I don't know you that well, and it's like I am like falling in love with you because you know what it is? Like when I first saw you, I was like, okay.
Hot, successful.
Dude, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Basically, yes.
Yeah.
Like, God, confident, hot, successful, like already a winner, like funny, also funny.
Clip
like
this, put tour dates on it, go.
And by the way, also like does the work, like showing
put
up
the
at the
work
shitty
in.
shows
Yeah.
and putting the work. He's like,
I just bombed at the lab last night. At the
I
Hollywood
heard about
Improv.
that.
What? There was nobody there. So you're just learning about me.
so I just put it out and like you're so like human and not what I projected onto you.
Oh,
Thank
right.
you. That's actually very nice. I think a lot of
that's
people see
super
me
sweet.
and they go, "Fuck that guy."
Yeah, I mean, look.
Yeah.
You know, but when you got looks like this and a nose this big,
as someone
people
that's
want to hate.
just universally beloved by people I
Yeah,
know
people love
and
you,
don't
dude.
know.
Yeah.
Everyone loves you, man.
Really? Oh, I was joking.
I was joking too.
Oh. All right. Well, I'm just interested in that because do you feel like as men you have to be more careful now being dominant?
That's all him. I'm
'cause
like,
you have to,
may I
like-
please spit? No, okay, I'll go. Like I always have to think about what I'm gonna say for dirty talk. Like it goes through my head, be like, is this normal before I say it? Instead of just going with what you feel.
And while you're fucking, you're like, is this normal? Oh.
I'll be like, who is Papa Queen?
Beyonce.
Hot and Ready, Little Caesars? I don't know what to say. So I just overthink stuff. But I'm not
What was the Little Caesars motto?
Hot and Ready.
Pizza, pizza.
Yeah, pizza.
Yeah. They're
Little Caesars is so good. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Everyone
Yeah.
shits on Little Caesars pizzas. It's so good.
They really do.
Thank you.
You gotta eat it right
but
then
you
and
like
there.
it?
I don't have an opinion on it, but it
But
really.
people shit on it. It's so good.
Imagine like being the guy that built Little Caesars.
I think about this all the time.
all the time, and it's just like.
I think about all the time. Like, there's like people shit on like. People spend so much time and energy. This is a fucking dream, and they're
It's your
successful.
punchline. It's
And
your
killing.
places. They're killing. It's a punchline.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't care. He's in the Cayman Islands. He's doing
Right.
all right.
What's that band that everyone always shits on?
Imagine Dragons.
No,
Nickelback?
Nickelback.
Yeah.
Everyone, Nickelback.
Hoobastank.
Nickelback's got some heaters. Don't disrespect.
Toad the Wet
they're
Sprocket is a pretty good go-to.
But I
They're
think
great.
I think everybody shits on Nickelback, and they're like, "What did we do for this?"
Also, they go, but people shit on them, but then they sell out Madison Square Garden 12 times. Like,
Yeah.
So people obviously like them.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Are
But
you
I think-
allowed to not know stick shift?
I don't know it.
Like how did that happen?
I wasn't poor growing up. I don't know.
I'm not a fucking hillbilly
know.
redneck.
No, I don't know. I just never. I mean, I don't know. I think if you can drive
Should
stick,
this show
it's
be called
great.
Two Rich Boys?
Two Rich men.
Men.
Two Rich Men.
Two
I wish
broke
you wrote
girls.
that show.
Give me the
God damn it.
residuals.
Yeah, I
No,
know.
I don't know.
Fox said, "Can you make it boys?"
What?
Oh, like
Yeah,
another
well-
version of it?
Yeah,
Or
no. When
you
we
were
went to
pitching it?
sell, they said, "We want it, but can you make it boys?"
Here it is, right here. No, I don't know. I don't. I think the only people I know that know how to do stick is people that like all the guys that work at the Comedy Store that do the valet and park your car. It's like,
Yeah.
other than
I
that,
drive stick.
But
know how to
don't
drive
you
stick?
feel
No, that was
like
my first. That's my first car for like
You
the,
need-
the orange Celica was stick shift.
I do feel like we should learn stick. Well, we can do it together. I feel like
Do
as
you
an
not know it?
I don't.
What in the fuck?
I know.
I'll teach you guys both. Let's do it.
I'm saying I'm serious because I'm like at this point in my life where, and I think that just to bring something full circle of like me not being able to compromise and being like, I don't like needing someone. I like doing things myself. And then once I'm able to do things myself, then I can bring someone in. And I feel like it can be, the point is, if I could drive stick, I think that like I'm such a like accident prone or like deal with traumas and like dog fightings and stuff like that. I should know how to drive shift.
Just in case you're ever in a scenario where you need to do it?
Sorry, huh?
Just in case you're ever in a scenario where you need to do it. Like last second there's a fire.
And I can't help someone because I don't know stick like a fucking...
Because the Chevy Bolt doesn't have stick. You're get the dogs in the car and you just can't.
My mom was a big like learn how to drive stick guy.
It builds my self-esteem to make myself... to learn things.
Well, we got something new to add to the vision board. Stick
shift. I will swear to God, I'll teach both of you guys how to drive stick.
I really want to learn. I'm really embarrassed that I don't know.
I'm embarrassed for you.
But in this generation, you're going to lose where they really don't make that many cars with stick anymore unless they're like, racetrack pro.
No, if you're in a situation where you're driving a stick, many things have gone wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But sometimes it is like with the right car. It's it fits and it's a personality.
If you get like a Mustang Shelby fucking Cobra and it's automatic, I mean, literally kill yourself.
I'm also going to say something else, which is that I've been looking at some vintage cars, and a lot of the coolest vintage cars are stick.
That is true.
Like some Land Rovers and stuff like that. So it's like,
I'm not hating. It's a good thing to know.
It's for you learn it as a kid. If you're poor, and you need it as an adult if you're rich.
Funny.
Wow.
So it's like,
wow, yeah.
But yeah, I don't want to, because a lot of the trucks I'm looking at that are vintage, I can't. But yeah, I just don't want to be a worthless piece of shit. We should know how to drive stick. We should be embarrassed.
I think you can knock it out in an afternoon.
Yeah, probably.
Block it out from like 12 to 2.
You got it.
Yeah, I think
Hills are the scary part.
I want to be a useful person.
You are.
You are a useful person.
For a recycling center. You have drinking so many goddamn cans today.
Fucking...
I think you can knock it out pretty easy. Yeah.